So when you go back and uh, on the drawing board and thank you, where do we lack? I mean, yes, there are multiple pillars, whether be it education, infrastructure, leagues. So, but what is that we can change? In education in India, we have a system, right? You go to pre-primary, you go to primary, you go to your secondary, you go to do your masters, your MBA, and so on and so on. But sports education, football education in India is still at the growing stages. AFF is doing an amazing job. I mean, we have Savio Madeira who's spearheading the entire coach education program. So we have our licenses, your AFF E license course, a D license, C, B, A, Pro, and so on. Then you have your goalkeeping vertical, you have your conditioning and so on. But there was something more to that. Now these are the coaching licenses. But how do you keep your coaches updated, upgrade them? So CPDs, your workshops, your seminars, and also the coaches' welfare. I mean, we believe in Indian coaches. We are the best. It's only that we need exposure. We need keep updation, and that's where AIFC was formed to help Indian coaches to upgrade, not only in terms of technical, tactical, physical, and mental, but about communicating to the management, about the latest tech that is available. So that's where the entire AIFC, the formation of AIFC happened. In our first conference that we had in 2018, I mean, coming back to why we did it and how serious are we about women's football. Our first conference, that was the Indian Football Coaches Convention at the D.Y. Patil University. We are very serious about women's football from the start. And for the conference, we had Ono Makoto, who's the JFA, Japan Football Association, one of the top teams in the world, Japan's women's football team. And he heads the youth system and the women's system for Japan. He came and presented on the entire structure of Japan football, how many coaches that you have. Now, if you see the gap in the number of coaches that we have, Japan is close to more than 80,000 coaches, and we are still at around 2,000 to 3,000. So that's the gap that is there, which the AFF is going out and getting more coaches on board. But the AIFC was formed to do other than coach education when it comes to upgrading the coaches. What we did is after we formed, we did the first coaches convention, and with Indu and with the AFF, we did a workshop on women's football. This was at the AFF house with Ray Dover, who's the FFA under-17 women's national team coach, and Emma Checker, the captain of a League club. So it's all about upgrading coaches, giving them knowledge sharing best practices from other associations across the globe. We also have an MOU now signed with the Football Coaches Australia on the similar lines of sharing best practices and knowledge. During the pandemic, what we did is, starting the end of March, we got the entire coaching community together. So as an organization, what we did is we got the coaching community together. We divided India into zones, and we created 18 online classrooms, and we conducted free online webinars. We reached out to more than 4,000 coaches. There were a lot of girls, a lot of women football coaches who came in, and that went on pretty well. After the 8 modules across these, and why we created these 18 classrooms is this was also language specific. So, we had a Malayalam workshop in Kerala, Tamil in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, Northeast. So we had around 40 coach educators and about 100 guest speakers who came and shared their knowledge. So it was brilliant, because you had likes of Bibiano and Alex Ambrose and all the national team coaches, Mamol Rocky, everyone speaking to grassroots coaches, e-licensed coaches. Some coaches are PE teachers; they are not even licensed. So we got everyone to a single platform. Going ahead, what we did is we also did an AIFC webinar on women's football development, where we had a panel and something like this, but we had a panel of women achievers. We had Mamol, we had Anju Turambekar, we had Roma Khanna, who's the current tournament director of the LOC of the Under-17 World Cup. Anjali Shah, who's the executive member with All India Football Federation. Durva Vaiya, who's with Reliance. Alex Ambrose. Nicole Menezes, who's into sports psychology and doing an amazing job now. And Jez Weeks, who came from Premier League. So we did a webinar specific to women's football development, how we can develop women's football, what are the shortcomings, how we can bridge the gap. Now we're coming with another webinar, which we've not announced. I think the first time I'm coming out and speaking publicly about it. It's called the Women Who Dared. So we've taken, I can't name the coaches right now. We've taken a couple of coaches. You can guess top A licensed coaches. We call them together and we'll be doing 2 panel discussions on. Usually what happens is in a typical course, a licensed course, there are 24 seats, right? 24 candidates. Out of 24 candidates, mostly there are 23 men, boys, 1 woman, girl, or maybe 2 women. So, so these women who did their D license, C license, B license, A license, we want to get them and say that, how did you all do it? So it's called Women Who Dared. So that's something we are coming up with. So the entire, coming back to why AIFC was formed is for all this. So A is help the coaching community, and not only coaches, we're looking at coaches, assistant coaches, support staff, analysts, all together. So try and help them, upgrade them with knowledge in different segment. Also, what we've done is, so when we started doing these webinars, few coaches came back to us and said, they were really struggling to make both ends meet, and a lot of coaches didn't want to, because being a player, being a coach, being a sportsman, we don't like to ask for help. It's a fact. So nothing wrong in that. But then we had our state development officers, our zonal heads. We had a couple of meetings on should we go and help the coaches who are in real need. I mean, help them with some basic essentials. Initially, we thought, there are so many migrant laborers who are struggling. I mean, we going out now and putting appealing to help for coaches won't be right, because there are migrant laborers who are struggling. But then we had, rounds of meeting. We came to a conclusion that if we don't speak for our community, who's going to do it? Yeah, there are migrant laborers. There are different segments, but we need to speak about our community. So we came out and we launched the AIFC CCSP. That's AI, Association of Indian Football Coaches.